Hello and welcome everybody, I am your humble host Gavin the Kitty, and today I am streaming some retro games with a friend of mine.
I don't exist.
It's Casey Tate.
No! Hello everybody, how are you?
We got Captain Wetbeard, how you doing, bud? And Zeke is here today.
Hey, good to see y'all.
Welcome, welcome. So, for those who don't know, it is past the December 1st, so I have one announcement to make, and one announcement solely, well, two technically. One, I'm going to be at Midwest Fur Fest this week on the 5th through the 9th, 8th, end of Sunday. Also, I finished a video game with Sam, or with Captain Wetbeard. I cannot word. All sorts of people helped out with this. We had four of our friends worked on it. Let me pull this up. And of course, the thing that I want to pull up is not pulled up. Link is in the description for the game, by the way, folks. The game is called Spiral Path. Let me pull this up. So if you have not played Spiral Path, it's on itch.io. You can play it in your browser. If you have a PC, it does not work on mobile. We're working on a Steam version called Spiral Path Deluxe. Expect that in a couple months, but for now, we have a version of the game that you can play and comment on and give us feedback. We need it. We want to be better game developers, so yeah, check that out. Anyways, let's get to the topic of the day's games. We're playing stuff on the Polymega. We're retro gaming it up, so let's see here. Sylveon says, I headcanon myself as gay. Nice. Captain Wetbeard says, fantastic. Going groceries. Nice. Blade said, whomstead of I don't even know. We did it, Reddit. And somebody named Brooklyn says hello. So welcome, everybody. So Casey, what are you thinking for today? For the start of today?
What wackiness can I commit on your stream?
Folks, by the way, we can start with pretty much anything from PlayStation, Neo Geo, TurboGrafx, Sega Saturn, Sega
How about
CD.
we show them one of the most goofiest games that ESPN has ever put in?
Oh, we should show. I couldn't. Actually, I'm not sure if that has licensed music in it.
No, it does. It does. You're right. As
yeah.
much as I'd love to.
Show
them the goofy.
We could do one extreme. We just can't do the intros or stuff. We can't do two.
I was talking about 3.
Oh yeah, we can't do 3.
We can't do 3. Yeah, I assume that's just littered with it.
Yeah. How about we start with something from Nintendo, since I did put the game today as Super Mario World.
Baby.
What? All right. Well, let's go ahead and pick up your controller case. Let's get this started.
This game features a hard mode. To activate it, enter Yoshi's house. Pause the game by what the freak? The Konami code?
Yep. So we're gonna use a patch real quick. If you guys are enjoying today as much as I am enjoying it, please drop a like. We're just gonna have today's gonna be a hangout and vibe day. It's not so much anything too much here or there, left or right.
Oh wait, this is based on the Advance game.
Yep. I believe this was released last year? Earlier this year? One of the two.
1991.
No, this is 2023, Casey.
No, I'm saying that's when the game released.
We're gonna play Mario Brothers.
You should give it its proper title. It's Mario Brothers Classic.
Ah, I see. But yeah, so they released a patch for the Polymega, so I've been kind of sort of vibing with this console for the last while. Those of you who know me personally know that I can't shut up about this darn console. And it mostly boils down to I am very, very much bored half the time when I'm not working. So a lot of my gaming, a lot of the stuff I've been playing lately has been older. Things that I know I can reliably have some fun with. Also, it's very wrong to feel the physics of Mario Bros. On this sprite of Mario. Did I pick 2-player, or was I able to pick 2-player?
on screen already.
What if I lose a life? Sylveon said, "Hey, it's that game from Yoshi's Island."
Nice combo.
Thank you. I played a lot of Mario Bros, but mostly on Game Boy Advance. So, it's okay. Feel the controls on this.
Ooh.
So, they fixed a whole bunch of bugs on this console since last time I've shown it off. So now the console doesn't crash as much. There's a lot more patches that can be used. They added some extra controllers to...
Oh, this feels weird because,
Your brain doesn't click with the sprite work, right?
No, Mario doesn't float for a half second when touching blocks. He just immediately gets shot back down.
Oh, it's so weird. I don't know if I like it.
That is from the original. That isn't part of the advanced game. You do hang in the air for a bit.
Yeah, I know. I know. There's like
fucking weird.
there's like a floatiness in the advanced games. That's like really nice. It clicks with your brain, but it's not here. It feels more like the original Mario Bros.
I never got to play that.
I have. It's.
Why don't we play it on Atari? No, I'm kidding.
We should. We should.
Speaking of, you want to give out the important news that Atari gave us about the Polymega?
No, I'm good.
All right.
Not to find out
See,
when I
there's
play
the-
a bunch of stuff.
You see that?
I
That's the floatiness that I want.
I promise, folks, we aren't going to just talk about just this console today. I've got a ton of stuff that I've been working on in the background for the last several days. Aside from game development, which is... Honestly, it's been both a blessing and a curse because, yeah.
This doesn't feel right. I feel like I'd actually get way more used to it if they used the Super Mario World physics engine instead.
Yeah. Feel free to speak up, by the way, because,
Am I too quiet, chat?
is Casey too quiet? That is the question. Alright. Oh, right, we need to set up your controller. That would probably be good. Hooray, good job, Case.
Yay, I did a thing!
She did it, chat. Why do the sewers have hot dog and mustard and ketchup flowing? I have no idea. The graphics on this version are pretty sharp. Yeah, this is just an interesting ROM hack of Mario World. It includes a bunch of stuff from the Game Boy Advance version, and, yeah, I figured it would... And also some unused stuff, like that bird. But I figured it'd be fun to just kind of vibe, hang out. We'll take suggestions for games in a little bit, too. I do have a slew of games, so...
Speaking of advanced games, I really do hope since they've already put out all 3 country games.
So apparently the entire stream is really quiet with or without earbuds.
Ah, that's not good.
Well, I've turned myself up a little bit. But... if... How bad is it?
It's good.
It's good?
Yeah. I can hear you clearly. Even with, like, the lowest setting on my phone.
Odd.
Somebody's speaker is broken.
Well, I mean... Blade and I have talked before about how the, about all the audio problems.
Oh,
Not only on my... It's like, I've had audio problems mostly on my uploaded videos because of, wearing a fursuit on top of doing it all. And then... to go along with that... I've heard they've had some audio stuff happen before in the past with some stuff. Where it's like, it's either really quiet on the phone or really loud on the computer, and there's no in between. Might be a tad quiet. Well, I turned myself up. Listen, my husband has been messing with all sorts of stuff.
Apparently you had your gain all the way up on your microphone.
Yeah, I did, because that was how everybody was getting the proper audio for me.
Yeah, so I talked to him about it, and I was like, well, I mean, he probably has it up for a reason. He's like, well, that's why it's capturing all the background audio and stuff. I'm like, well, that's also how they can hear him.
Yeah. That sounds nice now? Okay. Well, I turned up my gain on my mic again. Back to max. So, Casey, Casey, I, and Truman all, yeah. So Casey, me, and Truman have all been cleaning up the house for the last, what, 3 days? 2 days? We had the house cleaned in like a day. And now it's just been about maintaining it.
Oh, this is gonna be very weird.
Yeah, you've got Luigi physics.
It's mainly because I don't play Luigi, but even he had the same physics as Mario.
Well, not in all versions.
Well, I'm saying in the original, because I'm so used to playing the SNES version. I know he plays way different in GBA.
Yeah, he's got his own physics. He's also got, I believe in this version, he has some of the new sprites that they added for both Advance and All-Stars Plus World. Which All-Stars Plus World added extra sprites for Luigi. They changed his whole physique around just to get it to work. Sylveon says we'll turn ourselves into pickles.
I never understood why they actually just made him Green Mario for World.
I honestly don't know either, because I don't know. I think that Mario and Luigi work better when they have their own sprites. I understand saving space and saving time, but I don't know. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of factors to it. I can tell you one thing that we had to do a lot of while making Spiral Path was I had to find clever ways to trick people into using multiple different types of sprites that would work properly with the animation. And what I mean by that is when I made an animated sprite, I had to think, can this be used somewhere else? And if so, how? And then I had to come up with a good way and a good reason for it to act that way, and then use it. So we used the throwings. I made a throwing sprite. You see this throwing sprite whenever you use a hook shot. You'll probably also see something similar to it when we get around to Deluxe and have the push-pull blocks. But we also, on top of that, I had to figure out where else it could be used. So it's used for hook shot, it's used for throwing an egg, it's used for interaction. Like, it's used quite a bit, but it's only one sprite. So I think it's a matter of flipping Mario's color palette, save Nintendo time and resources for the art people.
I think that was the whole point behind it, or at least why they did it.
Like, not even really, like, good or bad, it's just kind of like, it saves time. So we made Spiral Path for the Blazion Game Jam 2024. We probably won't be entering that many other new, we probably won't be entering many more game jams, but, yeah, I just really wanted to bring that up, because game development is an interesting topic, especially when I have been out of the game development scene for so long, but now I have new stories, and I can tell them because I'm not under NDA, unless Captain Wetbeard wants to tell me that there's an NDA. In which case, dang.
The Prowler theme just plays.
Yeah. If you can catch up on chat real quick.
No, what was the last thing you read?
Sylveon said, "It's no use. Take this."
There was nothing else other than what Captain Wetbeard just posted, saying we learned a lot from doing. Hold on. If I could stop the controller from falling.
Make sure to read it nice and loud for the chat.
We learned a lot from doing one, and in my opinion, everyone should do it once. But I really don't want to do it again.
Agreed. So one of the major things that we had to deal with while in a game jam is we were under a lot of tight time constraints while making our game, right? We only had like a week to put out the first demo, then we had a month to make the rest of the game. And there was only 1 week of time where we used it to rest from the time crunch from the first week, and the time crunch almost followed us into week 2, because Sam, your mindset going into that first meeting back was like a whole new, like the time crunch was still there. It made planning for stuff very, very tricky. In my honest opinion, I enjoyed doing the game jam. I'm glad we got it done. But, man, did that take so much time out of my day. I'm really glad, though, that I did get to work on the game jam, though. Because making a video game is something new. You know, you can walk on spikes with Yoshi.
Yeah, I know, but I wouldn't have been able to traverse the
Yeah.
majority of this without.
Yeah, you would.
Not with this controller.
Well,
It keeps doing the thing where it's like, oh, you're holding the button, but we'll just drop the input at random points.
Oh, it's still doing that?
Yeah, I don't think you noticed Yoshi constantly spitting out their tongue. That wasn't me.
Do you want to switch to a SNES pad?
You know what? Since we're playing a SNES game, I just don't want to disrupt the flow of the stream.
Oh, it won't
That is
dis-
ultimately
The flow of the stream is vibing and hanging out. If we need to change something, we'll change it.
I forgot I'm not Mario. Oh god.
Nicely done, Case. You adapted well. He's on his knees. He's gonna eat some traditional food.
No, he's gonna go outside and yell, "What's going on?"
What's going on? Sylveon says, I wonder how Optimus Prime feels about the
you don't say
Lunchley
it.
Prime. No idea. Captain Wetbeard says,
Be careful with that name, by the way.
why?
There are sharks out there who are like, if you use this name, we take your money.
I don't have money. I don't have an income stream from this yet.
I know, I'm saying.
Ew.
Monetization reasons.
In
Be
the future.
careful, 'cause
Okay.
I learned that from two of my favorite streamers. They were like, you can't say that. Do not think about it.
Okay, then.
I'm just letting you know.
Captain Wetbeard says, I feel like we proved we're real game devs, and I'm hyped for people to see what we can do when we aren't on such tight deadlines. I know. I'm actually been really excited about working on the next part.
Alright, let me...
What?
Sorry about your pencil.
Don't.
Let me go get a SNES pad.
Why? There should be one over by the console.
Oh wait, here's the Polymega SNES pad. I was looking for it.
Oh, hang on. Before you do, there you go. I had to hit save. Okay, so we're just gonna swap out pads. Blade says, "Do you use OBS, Streamlabs, or something else?" I use OBS. Casey said, "I know Casey, you use Streamlabs, don't you?"
I used to before I started getting issues with my computer. I'm thinking about going back, but then again, I experienced less issues, and there's a trade-off. You can either...
Hey, Case.
Yeah?
The console froze.
It froze.
Yeah, can you turn off the console and turn it back on?
Wow.
Please turn it back on before the capture card does its thing, because now I'm gonna probably have to mess with that.
Sorry.
It's fine. It's just gonna be a hassle. Gee, Willikers, I sure do love my capture card.
Sylveon goes, do you know what else froze? Me. My mom.
The overwhelming sense of pride I feel.
And soon.
Oh, Okay, so it didn't break the capture this time, unlike it has every other freaking time we do something like this.
Really?
Yeah. The audio's coming through fine and the visuals.
I don't experience that break with mine.
I do, because I switch stuff a lot.
I do good.
Anyways, we're gonna go back to SNES.
It's right there. Down one? Okay.
Mario World, play, start a new game.
Thank goodness we saved it before it froze.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to save. I was like, Casey's messing with the console. Let's just... Yeah. So that's a new thing. Didn't know about that.
Dear Mr. Polymega, your system froze again.
Hey, Case. It didn't save.
Yeah.
Is...
Yeah, that's Donut Plains 1. We would have already completed everything.
Yes, but I don't know if this is the same patch. I don't think it's the same patch.
Luigi's sprite is different.
Different than what it is here?
Yeah, because if it was still Mario, it wouldn't look this. You know,
I know this one is I know that one is this one, but
Yay, we skipped a ton!
hooray! Well,
We should just play through them for the sake.
for the sake of it, just to get some extra stuff. Then
Hello.
I have no idea what Sylvian. I don't know what you're going on about in my chat. It's kind of making me really confused.
It's a weird meme that's popped up recently, and I feel like the whole world is in spite of me due to my leg injury that I had.
Which leg injury?
Remember when I was complaining about my knee? It's like the universe in spite of me.
No, it's not. I think.
No, it's some weird brain rot meme about, oh yeah, the knee surgery, when it gets canceled, big unfortunate. And I'm like, well, I don't really like this meme because there are people who do need
knee surgery.
So why are we poking fun at them?
I don't know. People are strange.
I mean, at least the, edging my aneurysm is kind of funny, if you really think about it.
I don't even know what you're going on about. You're just sounding crazy to me.
Really?
Yes!
Have you never heard of edging my aneurysm?
I'm gonna be honest. You sound insane.
When do I not?
No, just stop. Please. For the life of me, I got no idea. No more.
Marker.
Yeah, I don't need a marker. No, I got nothing. You sound nutso.
The world gone stupid or start laughing at any meme. Well, the meme actually has to inherently be funny. There has to be some sort of merit to the meme instead of, haha.
Oh, you can just do the normal exit here. Captain Wetbeard said, it's so weird it comes from the Grinch grinning picture, the top 10 Oh, odd. Sylveon says, no, I'm not reading that. Zeke says, today we learn about the fun internet things that lose brain cells in the process. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, just like make party.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. You're all Grimace now.
What?
I don't know, I came up with it just now just to see what would happen.
Swimming physics is different too.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of this.
You went into the pit?
I wasn't trying to go into the pit.
Xavier says they've come back. Well, welcome. Captain Whitbeer says, joke's on you. I was Grimace all along. You know, that checks out, actually. Hey, look.
Sylveon Chan, are you doing okay?
I don't know.
I don't think they are. I think they're going through something. As long as
Probably.
they don't go through something in our chat, I think that should be fine.
Yeah.
But we hope you're doing okay.
So here's something to teach you guys about the controls of Mario World. When you're underwater, if you press down, you will swim down. As long as you are holding an item. If you are holding run, which I am to hold the item, you can just kind of maneuver yourself with the D-pad. And then right there, item.
The snail inching closer and closer to you.
Well, it's fine if you chat. I do not mind. Just maybe find
Tone it
something
down a
to
bit.
find something to talk about that's not
Scary.
confusing me the way that you are, because honestly, I'm okay with some craziness, but I don't know. I spend most of my time off of the internet. I know, odd. A content creator spends most of his time not online? Hard to say. Hard to believe. But I spend most of my time in reality doing stuff. So I think the only exit here left to get is the secret one.
The Boo Boss exit.
Yeah, I think you can go ahead and do that one real quick.
Yeah, I'm about to do that.
Awesome. But yeah,
Oh my goodness, this is so weird to play with. I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm complaining, chat. I'm not. It's just...
I have no idea what that is. Don't forget about the vine. You don't have to do the weird trick. You can do the vine.
What weird trick?
Hit the P switch. Middle block.
What weird trick was I gonna do?
I don't know, but every time I've ever seen you play this game, you do some weird jump trick to get up here for some reason.
Oh, you mean boo hopping?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a little funky. Oh, did they move it just like in GBA? Oh my lord! They moved it.
You'll have to go through the reset door. Oh well. Speaking of MegaMan, that new secret level episode that's coming out. So Secret Level is a series on or on Amazon Prime. It looks rather interesting. It's an anthology series, so no two episodes are connected to each other.
Hello? Why didn't this screen...
Because you have to go up the vine first to move the screen upward.
You can tell how used I am to Super Mario World.
They're gonna have a Concord episode. Yeah, that I just learned about that this morning. So, Secret Level, right? An anthology series based on video games, most of which have touched history in some way, or were groundbreaking for whatever reason. And then they have an episode on Concord, a game that was taken off of store shelves a week after it launched.
Oh.
And Sony spent $400 million on the game, only for it to flop because it's a live service title. And Sony keeps releasing live service games, so all of their games are competing against each other.
Like, what's the point?
I don't know, but Secret Level is having a Concord episode. You didn't go all the way up, Case. You keep doing this to yourself.
Okay, so where is the exit then?
If it's up at the top, you have to run up there and then jump across to keep the screen scrolled upwards. Because on the ground, it's not going to scroll upwards like that.
Why they make this so cryptic for the GBA version?
It's not cryptic for the GBA version, because the screen scrolls differently in the Game Boy Advance version. Being canceled that fast and burning that much money is rather impressive in a way. It is. It's rather interesting. Why does Mega Man feel like the 2013 Astro Boy? Because it's both CG animated and they're both about robot kids that battle, like, threats.
What just happened?
I didn't hit a button on my controller and my player won. You've been in the stage so long, it's caused the...
Well, what the hell am I supposed to do?
Finish the stage?
Because I can't find the secret door anywhere.
Yeah, but you keep trying the exact same thing over and over.
You said to jump over. I did.
No, you didn't.
Did you not just watch what I
did watch what you did.
I just jumped over.
Yeah, but you didn't jump over like you did that first time.
Then you show me how it's done.
Alright, I will show you how it's done. Wait, why are you in that ghost house? It's this ghost house that has the item. That one down there is complete.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Did they remove the Star Road? Because Star Road, the first entrance is down there. That's what I was going for.
I can do this. This takes like 3 minutes. It's not that hard. Less than. Anyway, if you want to catch up on chat, but where was I at in my thought with the Concord episode? It's rather dumb to make an episode on Concord. It was part of Sony's advertising budget, Secret Level was, but they got licenses like Pac-Man, and Namco apparently let them do pretty much whatever they wanted with Pac-Man. Mega Man had some restrictions on what they could and couldn't do, like most series. But Sony let them basically touch whatever properties they really wanted to, but it had to tie in with their current release schedule of games. Oh, come on.
Why is the screen scrolling up for you now?
Because I ran to the edge. I mean, I literally showed you how it was done. Do you need to see it again? I'll show it again.
I don't think you understand the frustration. Of the fact that they moved the door.
They didn't really move the door, Casey. It's not...
It's in the same room, but it's not where it's supposed to be. Or at least where it was in the original. Wait, it scrolled up.
Yeah? It's because I have some amount of speed. I've been holding down the run button.
So have I.
Have you been holding down the jump button?
Yeah. You're asking as if I've never played Super Mario World before.
Well, the way you're treating it kinda sorta got me questioning. Have you played Mario World before?
I've speedrun this game! Don't gaslight me, I've speedrun this!
I think this is Casey's first time playing Super Mario World, guys.
I will turn the mic gain down and scream obscenities at you.
Of course you will.
You spoon.
Nah, I'm a fork and a knife.
So,
I came at it with some speed.
You came at it with some speed. That was the solution. So where's your magic door?
It's not up there, like I told you.
Where's the Star Road exit for this stage?
I don't know. I thought you were going for the secret items on the top one, and then you came down here and did this. I'm like, I have no fucking idea.
I was down here the entire time.
I have no idea what you're doing, Casey.
Don't gaslight me. It exists. The Star Road exit is here.
Uh, uh, Sylveon says, I hope that Concord episode lasts less than a week. I hope it lasts less than 24 hours before being
it's
pulled
right
from the show.
there.
Well, Casey, I don't know.
That's in the original.
Oh, well.
Where's the GBA exit?
I don't know. Simon probably based on Gamma X5. Hope Concord gets less than 100 views. I hope the Mega Man episode does really well. It looks really, really good. Well, Casey,
This is gonna like frustrate the heck out of me.
Well, how about you just don't worry about it? You don't have to worry about it, Casey. Don't think about it.
I can't believe a ROM hack made me look stupid in front of the entirety of your chat. I'll stream.
It's not the first time
I
it's
will
this
stream
happened.
this in front of. Listen.
You know what?
Zeke will see later tonight that I'm not freaking crazy. I will stream this game.
The Game Boy Advance version?
No.
No, that's a shame. We need a Mega Man 5 app based on Upon a Star. Yes, I would totally play that. I will play that in a heartbeat. So, was that the secret exit case? I'm gonna say that was a no. Come on, use your.
I'm really frustrated with.
Coins!
If only you had a P-switch.
If only.
I did recently figure out how this worked because I didn't understand it at first.
What the...
The directional pad controls the coins out of the block.
What?
Yeah.
The game tells you that.
I didn't know that as a kid.
Did you never read the speaker blocks?
No, not really.
Casey. Where is the secret exit in this stage?
I think it's one more room over.
No, because it's just the two rooms, I thought.
There's 3 of them.
Because that one will give me the P-switch.
Set you at the door again.
And this one puts... Because this one will give me the normal exit right there. I know that one's the normal exit. Because this one... And this P-switch will put me right here. Foxno says, "Hey-o, welcome." Liam responsible says, "Liam is back. Welcome." You've never been better. Well, I'm glad you're here.
Oh, I see where it is. You need the feather cape for this. So at the beginning of the stage, run to the right, run back to the left, and you're gonna hop up over some blocks. That make
Okay.
up the ceiling. That's what you need.
Oh, man.
I'm not used to Luigi's physics
You're
at all.
fantastic at this game, Case.
Thank you.
Sylveon says, people can't read. I know. Well, I can't read. I know that much. Anytime anybody says something to me, I'm like, well, is there reading involved?
start and select it.
To what?
To leave the stage. Unless you're doing the secret exit for this one.
Alright.
Gives you the cape.
Gives you the cape. You stole the cape from the level, Casey. Why'd you do that? Why'd you do that to the stage? Liam says, tests fear me. They ace every test. They tests fear him. Men want to be him.
Question marks.
Question marks. Profit.
Profit.
Put that on a hat.
Put it on a
So do I. Is
So,
it this
okay.
room?
Okay, you gotta run back to the left. So it's literally the top left corner.
I see. And I ran all night and day.
The fork of calves is gonna take your kneecaps.
There's a bunch of booze.
I don't remember that part in the song.
Yeah, it's there. You just gotta find it. Ain't that right, chat?
You think the test is your ally, says Blade?
I'll make the test an ally. Alright. You know what? I think I know why it didn't save. I think I hit B and not A on the N64 controller. So it didn't save. That's why it didn't save our original progress.
Ooh.
Step 1, get money. Step 2, money harder. Step 3, there is no step 3.
I never thought I'd get this far.
I didn't think I'd get this far, to be quite honest. Yeah, no, I don't know. But yeah, I'm. So, a pre-made that I helped make is going into the auction at MFF. Hopefully, someone buys them. I'm gonna be bidding for a table to hopefully sell some artwork at some point in time, Friday, Saturday. So I'll be in Chicago at Midwest Fur Fest down at the Rosemont Hotel. That'll be fun. Hope everybody comes and hangs out. I will be suiting up. I'm not technically okay. I should say something. I am bringing 2 suits, 2 out of 3 of my suits. I am not bringing my usual repertoire of costumes. You know, I used to have this this bonus as my phone background when I was a kid.
Really?
Yeah, I got all 9 stars across the board and took a photo of it.
Nice.
And note, I took a photo of it. I couldn't, like, screenshot it because I was using real hardware on a CRT.
That reminds me of that one contest that Nintendo had for Nintendo Power, where you had to take a screenshot of this, or you had to, like, take a camera, point it at the screen in a dark room.
Yeah, they taught people how to take good photos of TVs for Nintendo Power.
Which I thought was really cool. What was the contest for? Was that the Chris Houlihan room?
Any high scores you submitted to Nintendo Power, you had to do that.
I remember that
Any
specifically.
and all contests that require you to take pictures of the screen or deal with anything on screen, you had to take a picture like
You
that.
heard the swoop.
I did. I did.
The poor baby. Type F in the chat for the swoop. He not here.
No idea what's going on anymore, but that's okay.
A swoop?
Nope, not a clue.
That's the name of the bat enemy.
That's the name of Batman.
You know what's really funny?
What's up?
There's a really precise trick you can do there.
I know you could shell kick.
Yeah, it was the shell jump.
Yeah.
It's a really hard one to do.
Uh,
I might be able to do it with Luigi's physics, but with Mario it's more difficult.
maybe we might just need the P switch.
I feel that we shouldn't go for it.
I think we should just go for the P switches, the coin switches.
The palace switches?
Yeah. I mean, we're just playing.
That's one of them.
Yeah, I
If
know.
I remember correctly.
Well, yes, but you need the red switch. I know that one of them is in this, in the last world, in that divot. I just don't know how to get it. And it mostly boils down to
You know what's really funny and kind of sucks?
what?
I 100%ed this game on Switch Online, and yet I can barely remember any of it other than what I typically play.
So that's something funny, right? Mario World is often regarded as one of the best Mario games, best 2D platformers. I think it blends in with the rest of the Mario series. I do not think it's... I think 3 stands out more in my mind, has more going on, but I like the controls, the style, and the look of this game a bit more than 3, but I can't remember half of what goes on in this game.
Really?
Yeah. And this, I have the same problem with New Super Mario Bros. U.
It's really funny.
I love you. I play you a lot. I think I prefer Wii just because it's
got a bit more going for it.
it's just got more style, flair. But I think the palace switch is off to the left.
Wait, were you inside the cave?
I'm in the cave.
Oh,
It's.
I thought. You
I
were
think it's
here.
no. That I think is where the switch is.
That is where the switch is. This is where I thought you were.
Yep.
Listen, all these cave levels look the same.
Lanoward, the leopard says, "What's going on?" Liam, you're making fake quotes. I never said that. I probably did say that this year, though, to a couple dozen people. Captain Wetbeard says F.
War crimes.
Says, quote unquote, I love you, the Gavin Dragon 2024. Sure. Go ahead and quote it. Quote it, tag it, do whatever you want with it.
What was that? Why did I lose that?
I have no idea. You know, I just noticed you don't have actually any headphones on. You can't hear the game.
Yes, I can.
Oh, you can hear
Yeah,
the game?
the TV is very, very low.
I thought it was on 0. Razik says Meepus.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well that's something. I really like a lot of the smaller touches and changes. I have, there's another ROM hack for the 25th anniversary of Mario World that I think looks better than this game, than this version, but it also has some severe graphical glitches.
Really?
Yeah, I was using it on SNES 9X and BSNES, and it just bugs out.
Wow. Do they know?
I don't know.
I love how Captain Wetbeard just goes, bean.
I don't have a clue.
And says that's a quote.
Oh, wait, I just realized I entered the stage without...
Oh, well, I guess it's my turn again.
Yep.
I didn't find the secret exit.
No, you did not.
What a shame.
You gonna...
Looks like I'm going back in.
Looks like you're doing it again. Yeah. I really appreciate everybody coming in today. I know today is not the normal time to stream, but I figured, you know what, a Tuesday and Wednesday stream this week would be good.
Whoa.
Especially since I had to cancel the one that I wanted to do the day before Thanksgiving. In not knowing what Amoebus is. I don't know what Amoebus is. I think you're just... Watch the coins. What are they going on about?
Meepus is a phrase they say.
Oh. Well, that's a shame.
So, why is that a shame?
It's a shame.
Why are you shaming my friend?
I don't know.
See, this is why I can't bring anyone aboard, because as soon as I do, aha!
Meepus.
You! How dare you use that word? The Meepus. You shall be.
Razik said yay.
You know what really sucks?
What?
It's that gold pipe. I'm pretty sure it was. I'll be stuck here forever.
Auto scroller.
Is Mr. Bones Wild Ride?
Oh, we could play Mr. Bones.
Oh my goodness, chat would go nuts over
Or
that.
I think maybe I should make that its own thing though.
Mr. Bones?
Yeah.
You'll be there for 9 hours.
I know I'd be there for 9 hours, but maybe.
Okay, yeah, no, I was feeling really suspicious about that.
Screen just slows to a crawl. Huh, I wonder what'll happen. Speeds up. Into the pit!
It burns.
It burns. Mr. Bones Wild Ride, yep.
Mr. Bones is a game I'll be playing on my stream eventually. I've teased about it for a bit.
So Mr. Bones is a Saturn game. It's interesting.
It's a multi-genre game.
Yeah, it's I don't know how best to describe it. It's a game. I think that's the best way I can describe it, is it's a game. It tries to do everything and nothing all at once, and...
It gets really interesting on the second disc. That's all I can say.
The second disc is also a lot smaller, if I remember correctly.
So, the first disc takes up 1/2 of the story on the level select, and then the second disc takes up the rest.
Yep.
So, in terms of file size, I have no clue, but I just know that
It's a game.
it gets really weird.
So are you sure it's not the green pipe that's sitting here?
No, it's not that one. And it's not this green pipe, because I just did that one.
Okay, so it's got to be the gold one that's sitting here.
Yeah. Which you might want to jump up to now.
Up.
Nice.
I wasn't trying to do that.
Style points, at least.
Maybe.
Heel kick flip.
If you,
Hey, Dalton, what's up?
I'm assuming another person from your chat?
My middle school best friend.
Ah, well, welcome to my channel. Welcome to the stream. Feel free to drop a like and subscribe. All the fun stuff.
Just no profanity or extreme profanity.
Please. Please and thank
That's
you.
all we ask for on this channel. You can do that on mine, but not here.
Gotta be respectful.
One of us has a standard.
I do.
Not me.
You have an interesting standard, Casey.
Look at we.
It's like Helvetica. It's an
Helvetica standard.
It's very interesting, but nobody actually wants to use it.
Speed. He left.
Yeah. Captain Wetbeard says peer pressure, peer pressure.
Why are we pressurizing the pier? That's a bad thing, ain't it?
I think they mean like hydraulic press. That's what's going on with the ground here.
I like hydraulic press videos. How did I fumble it that bad?
You should have entered it by now. If you were holding...
Pipes are really fickle when they're above you.
Do you want to look up where the exit is? Because
Yeah, okay.
just to be sure that I'm not just wasting my time here.
Dang, I see how it is. It's the...
Liam is doing a bunch of peer pressure with question marks this time. So everybody's really confused. So am I, don't worry. Don't worry, Liam. I'm also rather confused. Razik wants to know if they can be put in the hydraulic press. No.
Oh, we need Yoshi for this.
Why do we need Yoshi for this?
Because it's the second green pipe. Wait, no.
What?
Why did you grab Yoshi to begin with? If you're not gonna bring Yoshi with you.
So wait, it's the one that we...
It's the second green pipe. And I'm watching. Oh my goodness, I see how it is. Alright. So you're not gonna believe this. Do not break any of these blocks. It's that block right there that you need hit from below. There's a vine in it.
Oh. Come here, Chuck. Come here,
Funny
Chuck.
you mentioned the Helvetica standard, and yet...
Well, you said you didn't have a standard. I'm like, Helvetica's still a standard. It's just not a very good one. Yeah.
Wanna give up?
No. Because I at least got an exit.
And exit.
I got an exit.
Hi, this is the exit. Her name is Anne. Please respect her. She's a valued employee of the company.
What company?
Lethal company. Ah, got him. I was gonna lose my mind.
I almost did it. I missed my timing on the other. I should have waited just a little bit longer, and I would have had all flowers.
Trying to style on every one of us.
Absolutely.
You totally should. It'd be a fun experience for everyone.
I mean, we might switch it over to MegaMan. We've been doing Mario World for about an hour now.
An hour?
Yeah.
Time flies by when you're having fun.
It does. It really, really does.
And this is a good game. You know what also really sucks? The reason why I'm not used to Luigi's physics is because I don't play as Luigi in Super Mario World. Then again, I don't think
You should
there's a
play.
difference.
You should play. Well, in Mario World, the only time there's a difference is if you're playing the Game Boy version.
That's what I'm saying.
The two SNES versions, because there are two SNES versions. There's one for All Stars Plus World and one for the standard world. And All Stars Plus World just has a change in sprite, which is, I believe, I don't think it's the one that's being used here.
Well, it's
I
the
think
Japanese sprites, technically, because these were in Japan.
No,
No?
it's only All Stars Plus World. All Stars Plus World had a different Luigi sprite, and it is also a different Luigi sprite than the ones used on the Game Boy. Japan got the exact same Luigi sprites that the US did. Liam says, change in sprites, did they turn it into Coke?
No, we made it into RC
I missed all sorts of stuff that people were typing.
Yeah?
Yep, if you could catch up on chat while
You
I
do
do.
the Switch Palace?
Yeah, that would be awesome.
They only remember the guy who got out. Okay. Dalton, congrats on the new PC, by the way. This is all really hard to read without context, so there's no way to answer it.
That's okay. If anybody's got any questions, they can ask.
Oh. Dalton goes, I'll say hello to my computer when I get off work. That's fair. Volta goes spin. Liam is responsible. Says RC Cola is delicious. I love it with moon pies. I haven't had moon pie in ages. Oh, were you trying to jump off this? It looks like you got hit in the face with it.
Yeah.
Why would you do Luigi like that? Were you trying to hop off the switch?
No. I was trying to do exactly what I did there.
I thought you were trying to do a switch hop, which is hard to do.
No, not trying to do a switch hop.
RC Cola plus that is a match made in heaven. I'll have to try that. I don't think I can say that legally on stream. But good suggestion. I'll try that sometime.
What, moon pies?
No. Captain Wetbeard suggested a mix.
Oh, probably best not to.
That's what I'm saying.
But I'll take your word for it on it.
That's what I said.
I kind of want to try it.
It sounds good.
Sounds good, at least.
Anyways, you want to switch it on over to MegaMan? Which version are you playing?
I don't know yet.
Would Complete Works do anything bad for you?
Actually, one of them could do something bad for me.
Well, do you know which one it is?
Yeah, it's the end credits of 6.
Oh, well then just don't play 6.
It's the best one, though.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I just really like 6.
Well, guess what? No 6 for you today, unless you want to play the original 6, which I don't think anybody would mind. I just wanted to recommend this one because of the great music.
It's got some amazing music. I know I can't play Super Adventure Rockman because that gets flagged pretty much instantly because of the opening and ending musics. You know what? Screw it. Let's do chat gets to pick 2 through 6. Chat's choice.
Razik says LSD Dream Emulator.
You get a choice between 2 through 6, not LSD Dream Emulator.
I'm unaware of that being a YouTube rule now. They sure do love changing things. Well, I know it's a thing for Twitch to not mention the...
I mean, I've mentioned stuff like Sangria before and not had any problems.
Well,
I'm sure if I mentioned a Crown Royale, it wouldn't do anything.
I don't know how it works here on YouTube. I just know how it works on Twitch.
I'm not going to endorse drinking alcohol, but I do enjoy partaking in a little drink every now and again.
You know what? You should play 5.
5?
Do 5.
Any reason why 5?
Because it's not 4 and it's not 6.
That sure is a reason.
Well, at least it's not 7. Because 7, 8, 9.
You know what we should do instead?
What? Oh, are we doing Dr. Wowie?
I can confuse absolutely everybody in one fell swoop. With we'll do actually wait, I know exactly what I'll do. We'll do some 5 with some enhancements.
Oh, that's not good. Liam got accused of using AI on college work, and now they have to talk to the dean.
Oh, that's really not good.
That's awful. You know what? That's a thing I really don't like, because there are people with really good imagination, and automatically people are like, "Oh, you used AI," because it's so abstract.
I have not yet been accused of using AI, but I also made my stance very clear on AI right from the get-go. It's actually a different policy than what I believe the company, Lacewood Media, that I work for games has on AI, believe it or not. But, because Sam, I believe wasn't what we determined was, like, AI use is okay in projects when it's something that's not seen at all by the player really much at all, and also something used for something that would be very tedious and take forever for not much reward.
Okay, you want to hear my opinion on AI, at least in video games?
Yeah?
If it's used to move an NPC or an enemy, I'm all for it.
Like what do you mean?
So, like, in terms of, what is the AI of this enemy gonna do?
Oh, that's not what we mean by AI, though. We mean generative AI.
Generative?
Yeah.
No.
Well, that's what we're talking about. When creating assets for games. So, like, character designs and stuff, artwork used for the game's characters, for advertising and stuff, I've got to make all that. Like me or Sam have to work on that with Tim or Aaron on all of that. I know I'm using everybody's real name, but my brain is not working with names at the moment. I'm sorry, Captain Whitbeard.
Okay, well...
but yeah, I believe what we came to was like, it's fine in use cases where it would be tedious and long and drawn out. My use case for AI on my YouTube channel and for my personal, like, aspects of stuff, I do not use it. I just simply will not. It has nothing to do with a principle of the thing. I just like being creatively challenged to make things like that. So, for me personally, what I do in Lacewood Media as far as artwork and stuff is one thing. Like, character design, enemy design, area design, that is one thing. But if we need, like, 100 tiny little individual trinkets placed down in a game, right? And I do not have the time or the resources to make 100 million tiny little resources for the game. And no, these are things that, like, background elements that are not going to be noticed by the player. Then I am okay using it so long as we are not touching copyrighted media. Meanwhile, if it's a character design, no. Because that essentially, at that point, the process is replacing my job. I don't want it to do my job, I just want it to help me do my job better. So, if it frees me up some more time to design new enemies, or areas, or hazards, then of course I'm going to want to use it. But if it's literally just taking the work away from me, no, I don't want to use it. My YouTube channel and stuff, I don't want to use it at all, and that more so boils down to the fact of I just don't feel like it. I like being creative. I like having this channel be about me and my friends, rather so, and the games that we play, more so than what a computer can think of. And but that's also the fact that I run this YouTube channel mostly by myself with a little bit of help from everybody. And Lacewood Media, as a game development studio, is game development. That's boiled down to a team effort, group effort at all periods of time. So that's some nuanced discussion for you. A nuanced take you may not hear everywhere. If you want to catch up on chat for a little bit, I'm just gonna keep playing. I honestly don't know what else to bring up. I'm sure that'll get heated in the comments. So if you enjoy heated discussion or something like that, or just like watching the video, please drop a like.
Riziko's nuance on the internet? Heresy.
Heresy. I've been met with that comment multiple times from multiple different people ever since because I've always had a nuanced opinion on things. So it's a little bit difficult for me to be like, not nuanced on certain parts. So with the AI stuff, my initial reaction was, oh, that's a neat bit of tech. I completely understand why a computer scientist would find that interesting and fun to fiddle around with. And then my next thought was, oh, the corporations are going to use this against us, isn't it? And then it's like, oh, it can speed up programming and stuff. Great. As long as it's speeding things up and not fully replacing the actual work itself, then fine. And that amount of nuance there is sorely lacking on the internet. Because I do think that AI can be a useful tool.
But it should just be a tool.
But it should stay a tool. It should never, ever be used beyond a tool. If it's replacing the creative process, then something has gone sorely wrong. I believe Captain Wetbeard has quite a bit to say on the matter, because his viewpoint is quite a bit different than mine.
I consider AI a tool like using Photoshop tools. They can be helpful in an artist's workflow to save some time in the early stages of work, and also for things which don't need to be detailed like clutter.
A lot of people overuse it, which is lazy. People do the same with Photoshop stuff. In my opinion, AI can't fully replace skilled artists, but it can replace extremely low-cost fiber artists in developing countries.
Yep. And that incentivizes those Fiverr artists to get better. Sorry. You actually want to make a job for yourself or a name for yourself in the art community? Then do it.
I just hate people who go, I'm a real artist because I can do it on a keyboard.
They
use the keyboard for inputs like mouse up and mouse down. Okay, I'll give them that. But typing...
No, so this is something that I actually encountered as an artist early on when I was learning programming. So a lot of what I was programming early on to teach myself stuff was like I was programming like websites and stuff in my spare time for fun as a hobby. And I was programming like some games and whatnot. I would show it off to my mother, and it both flew over her head, and she was immensely perplexed at the fact that I thought it would take me something. Meanwhile, I'd show my friends, and they were like, "Oh, that's neat. That's something. That's really cool that you taught yourself how to do that." I would show it to younger people, younger people who were walking around the school. My little brother goes to school. He's 3 years younger than me. No problem, no biggie. So I was like, here's what I did, and I'd show his friends, and they would look at me and go, "I did that before. I've already programmed. Video game development isn't that hard." And it's because they were taught tools on Scratch.
Scratch is a introductory,
not a proper, and I knew that. But to them, it was all the exact same. They didn't have a discerning eye to check between pure quality and quickly rushed out things made on the cheap.
Exactly.
And that is something that I've noticed more and more as time goes by, is that a lot of people that I have been running into do not have a differing eye for quality versus the cheap stuff. And sometimes that's okay. But I notice it more and more, and it's got me a touch bit confused.
Captain Wetbeard goes on to say, I agree. Artists need to be good enough to justify their cost, because employment isn't charity.
Mm-hmm.
Liam is responsible, says AI is making my life harder because now I can't be smarter than anyone else without being accused of using some outer source, almost as if it were a performance enhancer.
Yeah, well, these are the early stages where we have to weed out those problems with people. You're smart. I know you're smart. I've known you're smart since I met you. So, I fully expect that you'll come out on top, Liam. Don't be discouraged by it.
Razik says, isn't the whole point of research using other sources to find or do something novel? Of course, cite them.
Yeah. I mean, partially, yes.
Really, they're just accusing you of plagiarism, which was kind of always a problem.
Yep. Trust me, these if it wasn't AI, then it would have been plagiarism. I promise you. If not one, then the other. Luckily, the AI one is actually rather easy to prove.
But people just don't see it.
They'd much rather point fingers.
I hate how that's still part of our society. It's like, oh yeah, point fingers. There you go, case closed.
Yeah, I don't like that is a part of our society. It's probably gonna get.
If we're gonna go by playground rules,
then it should be rather easy. Just act like an adult and you'll win.
Exactly. No, that's the biggest factor you're missing. See, if you say no-uh, you automatically win the argument.
Yeah, see, no you. Uno reverse.
No, you, yeah.
Uno reverse.
Uno reverse.
Oh, man.
Liam says, use my own words, did my own research, literally drove to Savannah and talked to the nuclear scientists there. Really?
Yeah. Okay.
Really
well,
cool.
if you had the contact for one of them, you
they
can literally call him up and be like, "No, he was here interviewing." You can have people vouch for you in the use case of the AI thing.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, and it's rather easy. And all you have to do is prove that you did your own research, and all of a sudden their argument falls apart. I'm not even kidding.
That could have just been one of your friends over the phone.
Yeah, no. Call up the actual research station. Give them the phone number for the exact location you went and did business for. You know, they can look that stuff up.
Because if you provide the sources of what you've gone to, and plus they talk to you, you ask questions, they'll probably remember you because they don't really get that often.
Probably not, at least.
And
So
if
yeah.
anything, it's probably press and stuff.
Yeah, so, you know.
So they'll remember some college kid going up and going, hey, how does this work?
How did it feel to do this thing?
Where did he touch you?
Show on the doll where Charge Man charged at you.
Where Charge Man was charged with multiple crimes.
Charge Man's multiple crimes of being a train.
I love how he's shooting hot coals at you.
Alright, we're gonna use an E-Tank. I do not like the Charge Man fight. Power Stone.
Really? How could you not?
I just don't like his fight. I don't think it's very fun. I think he's a really hard challenge, and I just don't like the way it is. He needs more attacks.
You struggling with a MegaMan boss? Wow!
I could
That's
do it
harder than this.
I've done it Buster only before. I just don't feel like doing it. Oh man, X is harder than this.
Not as hard as Legends.
Legends is easy.
Hard for me.
It's hard for you. It's hard for you. Oh, I'm sorry, Casey.
Okay. Go to bed, Casey.
Nah, that's a shame.
Go take a nap. Anyways, Razik says, I feel like AI is the new buzzword for I don't like your work. I have nothing of substance to tear it down. But if I say it's AI, nobody will question it, and you can't prove you did it.
Yep. Which means that in a matter of a couple of months, it'll be completely driven out of most arguments. I'm not kidding. This has happened before, it'll happen again. Just remember that they have nothing of substance to add to it, and they call your work AI even though it's not.
Well, I've had my work been called AI because I don't have a defined art style. Because I'm still trying to find mine.
I have not had my work called AI. I had somebody say that that nobody would pay for my stuff because AI was better. Somebody told me that on Blue Sky of all places.
Really? Not Twitter?
Not Twitter. The dude got banned from Blue Sky, by the way, for harassing people. I did not report them. It just happened. Within the same couple of days that they said that to me. While I was trying to advertise that I had artwork for sale.
He got up and danced.
And I was like, I have so many commission slots. I sold through all the commission slots. And almost on the same day that he said no one would buy it.
You know, I would buy your art.
No, yeah, but I'm saying the guy literally was like, no one will buy your art because AI is better. On the same day that I sold through all of the commission slots.
How much do you want to bet that he got banned the same day?
He got banned 3 days afterwards because I was checking the post a couple days later and the account said it didn't exist anymore.
Captain Whitbeard says, yeah, basically it used to be plagiarism or prying pseudoscience before.
Yep.
Liam says that they cited them and everything, made sure I was professional, smart, sent very smart sounding emails, even wore a suit and all that, looked fancy, felt schmancy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, I bet you did. I think it's awful that you submit a paper and I guess one kid just didn't like that and was like, oh, well...
It's actually more likely that it's a teacher. It's a professor that didn't want to go through the whole paper.
Okay, well...
They probably ran it through one of those AI checkers, and those have never been reliable. So it just assumes.
Yeah, because you know why? It runs on ChatGPT.
Exactly. So it just basically checks for a couple keywords and then goes, oh yeah, this is... a friend of mine, Miles Games, I believe is what their handle is. They did the excellent Bubble Bobble, 3D Bubble Bobble game, fan game. And their artwork is always flagged as AI, but it never is. They're the ones that did that Pac-Man model that had the accurate line art.
Oh, really?
Yep. Yep.
I'm still wondering about that Bubble Bobble game, by the way.
Oh, the 3D one?
Yeah.
They updated it recently. I'll have to play it on stream. I know he's got an actual game coming out rather soon.
I'll have to check that out then.
It's interesting. Doing back-end stuff for game work has made me fall back in love with the medium. You know, I spent this entire year working on fursuits and putting my whole life on hold. That now that I've kind of sort of got that taste for design back in my hands, I'm just itching to do another game. I'm itching to keep creating. I'm itching to keep doing these streams. Like, I'm doing 2 this week, not only because I have the time for it, but also because I love doing these things.
I need a stream again. I might do it tonight, actually. I've been putting off streams for a while. It's not good.
Can I ask why?
Huh?
Can I ask why?
Because I've been stressed and busy.
Oh. Makes sense.
Life has been a thing.
Life has been a thing for just about everybody.
But yeah, Liam says they looked at me like I was kind of crazy because I was just some ethnic from Atlanta going to a nuclear plant for a college paper.
I mean, hey.
I feel like people don't realize that anyone could be anything if they tried hard enough. And I feel like Liam is that person. Oh, that was cruel.
Yep.
Anyways, like Liam is putting forth the effort to do something, and I think it's impressive because I don't think I'd ever go to a nuclear plant.
I've been to a hydro facility before.
I've never been to any kind of plant.
Like a hydro plant. Yeah, no. A lot of what I ended up dealing with post high school has been like adults in my life, parents in my life, people who I initially looked up to and sought like advice from. A lot of them telling me to basically give up on all of my dreams and hopes and stuff. So a lot of the time when I'm like, oh yeah, people are always going to be super skeptical. It's all face value surface stuff. It's people who wouldn't have been very good or successful at one thing, just not really understanding it, so they give you flack about it. Like, my mom does not see video game work as a real job. My dad is very much confused by video game work, but he sees it as an actual job. Because he's seen documentaries and things on it. Meanwhile, my mom, while she's seen those things, she never sees it as a possibility. She never saw it as a possibility. The fursuit work, she just doesn't see a market for it. She thinks that buying landscape art pieces is something people are sought after. You know, these are things.
That is old-fashioned.
It is.
That is extremely old-fashioned.
It's.
Don't get me wrong. I do like a good artwork piece, or a good landscape piece.
Oh yeah, most people like a good landscape piece every now and again, but.
I mean, some of the paintings that Bob Ross has done is like, oh, I want to do that. That looks pretty. That would go great in my room.
Exactly, but it's not.
But it shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be the main focus of any real artist that wants to branch out and do other things.
I mean, Van Gogh didn't just do scenery. He did objects. He did a self-portrait.
I've done all sorts of different things. I've done scenery pieces. I've done landscapes.
I've done comics.
I've done comics. I've done a game now that actually is released. I can't stress enough how much time and effort I put into the video game stuff, because while I didn't have as much work to do in the second half of our development, I had a ton to do at the start. And the fact that I was able to both do all of that plus make 2 or 3 fursuits, I forget how many we did. I know I did. I know we bumped up the number by 15 for fursuit parts within just the last 3 weeks alone. So, yeah. Usually we bump it up by 10 each month, but we bumped it up by 15, so I'm at 74 parts created. So, yeah.
Liam goes, yeah, but anyways, I've been kicking life in the butt as revenge for what it did to me over the past 4 months. Nothing is more determined than a stubborn southerner, I'll tell you what.
I'll tell you what,
I was about to go.
You know what? That's kind of the attitude I've been taking over the last couple of months too. Life decided to kick me in the balls this year, and I have been kicking and screaming back because I don't stop the fight.
Casey's been sitting in her chair.
Watching. In terror. Okay, these cannons, right?
Yeah.
They shoot out those single dots, just the single energy pellets.
Yeah. What about 'em?
But it looks like it should shoot like a huge ball of like a bouncy ball, right? Like, it looks wrong.
I can tell you why.
It's because
So Wiley does know how to make a buster.
Yeah, no.
How early on is this?
This is
Before he made base. Think about it.
2 games. 2 games.
Okay. Well, now he's...
No. You don't understand. It's the sprite work thing. They use this sprite in MegaMan 6 and they shoot a ball. They use the same sprite, but it shoots a larger projectile that looks like it's more befitting of this enemy.
I don't know, man. I'm just a dragon.
You're not supposed to know exactly. It's not supposed to fit exactly. It's just something that I noticed that's incongruous, and it threw me for a loop when I was doing.
I can't wait
Look
for
back.
you to play Galaxy Man.
That's a 9. No, we're in Starman stage.
Who's Starman?
What? What? I'll tell you what.
Who's Starman?
I just wanted a picture of a goddamn hot dog. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. The Complete Works series, I should probably talk about this a little bit more. The Complete Works series of games are enhanced upgrades for the PlayStation 1. We didn't get them in the West until the Mega Man Anniversary Collection for PS2 and Xbox and GameCube. And even then, they were dumbed down ports. We have never gotten a full package of everything that's here. We didn't get the PlayStation releases of these games. They were budget releases for Japan. And they had Pocket Station functionality built into them. These aren't emulations of the original Mega Man games, 1 through 6. These are actually ports. These are full ports, using the source code from the first 6. Which is really fascinating to say, that they still have the source code for Mega Man 1 through 6 to do proper ports. And since it's from the PlayStation era, and Capcom was one of the few companies that was rather good at keeping source code, they only started chucking stuff at PS2 level, which, I don't know why, every company started doing that for some reason. Konami, especially.
We're looking at you, Nintendo.
Did Nintendo start chucking... Did Nintendo start chucking source code around that time? I don't think they did. Because Capcom, I know for a fact, lost for a period of time, I think, the Devil May Cry 1 source code. Until they realized they could backport it from RE4, because they both use the same engine. And I know for a fact Konami lost Silent Hills 2 and 3 source code. On top of, I believe, both Castlevania PS2 games.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so they just don't have them. Like, the Resident Evil, Silent Hill 2, 2 and 3 remake that they did for PS3 is buggy and broken and missing stuff because they had to rewrite the source code. And since they didn't have the source code exactly word for word and didn't have the time to rebuild it properly, you just get this really bad half and half port. I don't really know how to put the term with half-baked. There's another term that starts with...
raw! It's freaking raw!
It's raw, yes. You get this raw port. You'd think that would be a good thing, but it's not. Gee, I sure do love...
I have found the next weapon that's more useless than top spin.
What, charge kick?
Yeah.
It's not. Charge kick isn't that bad. You're invincible while you slide.
Yeah, you got it. Rules as written port.
Confused. What? What does that mean?
I don't know.
Is it more brain rot? I'm really confused.
I don't know.
Honestly, I've been rather confused at the whole idea of brain rot in the first place. What's the point?
What's the point?
What's the point?
Oh, you hop on.
Yeah, but you can have that without brain rot.
Yeah.
So what's the point?
That's a Gen Alpha thing. Not a Chin Z.
I just don't get it.
You're not supposed to. I don't think any of us get it, other than Skibbity Toilet.
I don't even know what that is.
Good.
I don't want to know what that is.
Good. Don't learn about it. It's not good. It's awful.
Brain rot isn't real, says Revolta. I agree. It's merely the absence of proper attention span. Not letting your attention span grow. Give yourself tips for growing your attention span. Give yourself 15 minutes of non-screen time, where you just sit and listen to the world. You don't play music. Don't do nothing. Just sit down in a room.
So apparently, brain rot is a reference to a term used in D&D. Basically means a rule stickler.
A rule stickler?
So somebody who's trying to defy the rules of the DM.
Oh. See, because a stickler for the rules is somebody who sticks very closely to those rules. But a rule defier would be that. But when I hear the term brain rot, I'm thinking about it in terms of media and content.
That's what I think of too. Anyways, the rules as written.
That's the rule. That's the rules lawyer, says Captain Wetbeard.
So yeah.
So what you described is called a rules lawyer.
No, rules as written port, a raw port. It's an acronym.
Oh.
They were being funny. That was a joke. You should probably laugh now.
Ha 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 ha! I don't get it. You guys are real funny.
You think you're funny?
Oh gosh, not this again.
I usually just go outside and watch the birds. We get blue jays and cardinals down here during the late fall, early winter, and they're just really beautiful. Blue jays are really pretty, but they're very aggressive. They're scary.
Yeah?
Have you not seen how blue jays act? They're
Yeah,
really
I've seen them
territorial and they're scary about
I've seen him before. By the way, we're sitting at an hour and a half now, doing pretty much. Hold up. We have a customer finally paying for a suit, so that's why I muted chat. So if you're excited, to see me be able to actually survive for once without limping along, drop a like or dislike. I don't know, whichever one you want.
Liam, do not make fun of corvids. They are very fine birds.
Oh, birds are funny. I'll make fun of birds all day.
No, he said blue jays are related to crows and ravens, so it's no surprise how aggressive they can be.
That is true.
Take that back.
That is actually true. No, like, what they said is true.
No, I know what they said is true, and I don't like to think of my
Okay.
dark-palated birds as evil.
Can I say something about the PlayStation MegaMan games?
The dithering?
The music. They added music for 4 through 6 to have a completely remastered soundtrack. 1, 2, and 3 do not have their whole soundtracks done. Only select stages that were in the arcade games, which is most of the tracks, but not all of them. I adore the music here. They use the CPS2 chip for all of the music here, for the remixes, along with some added MIDI sound effects from the PlayStation. I highly recommend, if you have not played the PlayStation Complete Works Mega Man games, please try them. Please try them.
Captain Wetbeard goes, also that means they're probably really smart. Yes, Blue Jays happen to be extremely smart.
So, some people said LSD Dream Emulator. Let's start.
No. Why are we playing this?
We'll give it a go. Why not? I remember somebody said LSD Dream Emulator. Let's give it a go.
Aye.
We're likely going to go for quite a while. Casey, is it bad I say I'm having fun? I don't really want to stop today. I'm okay with going for a little while longer.
Drink the soup. There you go.
Casey forces me to drink water.
Drink!
So I'm using the English patch.
Again.
Casey,
You don't have to. Oh.
I'm out now. There you go.
Sylvan Chan says, was gonna ask if you did Mega Man yet, and it had to be 5. Back, by the way. What's wrong with 5?
5 is okay. I prefer 6. I really do prefer 6.
At least it's not 9.
9's okay. My stream of 9 is actually one of my favorite runs I've ever done on the channel. I'm not gonna lie, it was such a clean run of Mega Man 5.
Is it bad to say that I think LSD Dream Emulator just looks like it came straight off the NetURZ disc?
I kind of see it.
I have this on the Retroid. I have no idea what I'm doing.
So I thought... for this game?
Yeah.
It's not about what you're doing. There's like 100 different things that you could do. It's just a matter of doing things. There's no actual goal.
This hurts my head. Whoa.
It's a really interesting walking sim. It is. It's also one of the first walking sims, believe it or not.
So this isn't like a game, it's an experience.
Yes.
Okay. Welcome to the
This, it's based on somebody's dream diary who was, I believe they were on some actual drugs while doing it. They essentially attempted to do a lucid dream experiment. With a couple of patients, took notes from their dream diaries, if I remember correctly, and then made a video game based on that, based on what they described in the dream diaries. I believe there was actual doctors and scientists involved within the creation of this game.
Have you ever been to Otherworld?
I've been to a couple of different spots in this game.
No, Otherworld. Like it's an actual place you can go to.
Like in the game?
It's
No.
an attraction.
No.
It does the same exact thing here.
Oh, okay.
It's really cool. It's a, I guess you could say it's an interactive museum. Unfortunately, a lot of kids go. But it's really surreal. It's really cool. I think you might like it.
There was some art museum I went that was kind of like that. Maybe it was that. But I went to some art museum that was something like it was an interactable thing. I did not enjoy it.
I think I think you might like this one a bit. It's really good, but I think my favorite room is the sepia room, or sepia, however you say it.
Sepia tone?
Yeah, it's a sepia tone room. It mutes all colors except for yellow.
Odd. I've seen that done with red before.
It's really cool.
Why does this game feel like ENA? What's ENA?
That weird plushie that Truman has.
Enna! Oh! Because Enna is based on an LSD Dream emulator. That is something that they actually, that plush that's sitting up there is part of it. The green...
The dog?
Yeah. That's part of that series.
Plus! Hey, Gavin. Once.
Haunts.
Yeah.
Born to be mildly sick. Yes, let's go. The good old El Ray says hello. Welcome, El Ray.
Hi, El Ray.
You excited for just a couple of days from now?
I'm super
Oh
excited.
boy, Rivers! Into the pit.
Hi, El Ray.
El Ray says they are very excited. So we got Static Upper. We're somewhere down in the downers, actually. I did one stage. Somebody requested that we do LSD, Dream Emulator.
I
at
have
least
no
once.
idea what's happening.
This game is crazy.
It's just meant to be an experience.
Yeah.
There's no copyrighted audio, I assume.
No, there's not.
Good.
There's really not much to it. Oh, I didn't even realize, but they've got the icon for...
Virtual memory card.
Look, the virtual memory card's got the... Hang on, now I have to check. It does!
Yeah.
It's got the...
Have you not checked any of them?
No, I haven't.
Check Pepsi Man, you might like it.
Oh. I would love to play Pepsi Man, but I'm scared to play this game on stream.
Oh, it doesn't have one.
I haven't saved.
Oh. Oh wait, copyrighted audio.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
That's half of the game, unfortunately.
Liam said they'd love to go to a museum again. Anything science related. I mean, Captain Wetbeard making a face. Don't know what that face means.
It's a pog.
It's a face. So Case, would you like to play some Fighting Street?
No.
How about
Would you actually like to play some Street Fighter though?
I was going to ask if you'd like to play some X-Men.
You know what? Yeah.
So,
I don't think anybody in chat has seen me play a fighting game on your channel before.
yes, they have actually. I believe at least
which
once.
one?
I don't remember which one, but
Oh yeah, Truman put on a filter.
that's fine. We'll just
You
keep
know
it.
what? We get to show off the new features.
Yeah, they added new filters. Karmic's asking how it's going. It's going good.
I talk about him and he appears. The
Yeah.
Schrodinger's goat.
It is going good. Good. We're actually making some headway. Believe it or not, we have good news. The gentleman placed down their down payment today.
Which system is this?
This is Saturn.
Saturn? Okay, I have all those.
I like X-Men versus Street Fighter.
I can't remember.
Oh, right. Because you're playing on a Super Nintendo pad.
Oh wait, I don't have all my controls then. Oh, this
Yeah, you do. A, B, X, Y, L, R. 1, 2,
For
3,
Saturn
4,
pad?
5, 6. Yeah, you've got all your buttons. For this game, yes.
Okay.
Pick your character. Good old races Fighting Street, a game where you punch the pavement. Yes.
Do I have my heavies?
It's actually a port. Yeah. Yes, you do.
I swear there was more controls to this.
No. There's 6. It's a 6-button fighter.
Oh, okay.
If you want a game with technically more but fewer controls.
Nice.
So I did pick up the Marvel vs. Capcom collection. I do plan on streaming some of that a little later.
I wanted to do my super.
Nope, you gotta figure it out with Wolvie. I love Wolverine.
He threw me into the ring knowing I'd lose.
I like me some Marvel.
You know what's funny? I don't think this is getting picked up on the
What, the game?
Yeah, the game from the audio from the TV.
No, it's not.
And that's cool.
It hasn't been. That's why Truman's got me all confused. There's all sorts of stuff that that chat's saying right now that I'm gonna have to read in just a moment. All right.
Dang! Oh, that would have been the craziest comeback from in all of gaming history. Oh.
Sylvian says, I want to throw hands with the building. Cat Webbier says, drywall destroyed. Carmack says, heck yeah, then message retracted. And then El Rey says, who's better to play as, Wolverine or Vega? Wolverine.
At least you don't lose your claws.
Anywho. Play as Venom, dude. I don't want to play as Venom.
Is Venom in this?
No.
I was about to say.
It's just the X-Men. Oh man, I can't wait till there's CDI support, and then I can play all the terrible CDI games that you guys love. I mean, wonderful CDI games that you guys love. I mean, terrible CDI games that you love. It just going back and forth. Alright. After this round, though, I would like to switch games again.
Is your hand already hurting?
It's not that it's hurting, it's that it's getting hard to read chat and play a game at the same time.
No, that's fair.
Sylvian says it burns.
Dang. comes Wolverine with a steel chair.
Here comes Wolverine! You know what? That's a matchup that generally ends with Wolverine winning anyways, in the comics.
Are you kidding?
No, I'm not kidding. His claws can deflect the, his Cyclops beams, so...
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is it? I didn't realize
Adamantium is that...
that strong.
Yeah, adamantium is that strong.
What was that?
That was, medicine that is under my desk. That's just gonna keep falling. Alright.
You know what? I have an idea.
What's up?
You want to play some Tetris?
No.
Yeah?
No, I do not.
Bomberman.
Maybe.
Actually, chat, you decide. Can his claws deflect child support?
Well, seeing as Wolverine's not that bad of a dad, I don't know. Elray is my boy. Karmic says he's so hungry he could eat Nocta Rock, but I packed you a lunch.
You didn't take it.
No, I made sure he took it. Razik says, I can't believe they've been teasing DC Comics Star Wars crossover since the beginning. What? You don't know the power of Darkseid?
I really want to talk about the
That
Sonic
was-
thing.
What Sonic thing?
The Sonic DC.
Oh, the Sonic DC crossover. I have no words on it because it's not... I should say, I have no idea. See, that is... I don't have any words for it because I don't really know what to think. Until it comes out, I'm not going to have an opinion. I think some of the designs are a little bad, but not terrible.
What, Knuckles being super...
No, it's the way they drew up the Sonic as the Flash. It just, the costume doesn't work. It doesn't look nice. Doesn't look as nice. I don't mind them being the Flash. Oh man, Sonic 2. It doesn't just really bring you back to that time that we stayed up until for hours and hours and hours playing Sonic 2 for stream.
Why'd you take that long?
Because we were playing on the pre-patched version of Sonic Origins before Origins Plus came out,
Oh.
and we were stuck on the final boss for literal hours. We had beaten Sonic 3, Sonic 1, Sonic CD in one stream, and then Sonic 2 took an entire stream. And it took us hours just to beat it because the hitboxes were messed up. And they still didn't really fix it. There is a fan patch, though. Razik says, Blue Mario? El Rey says, I almost beat Sonic 2. The last level got me messed up. The last level's annoying.
The last level's funny.
I recommend playing the Origins version because the last level is a mess. Want to tell me what happened there, Casey?
Huh? You didn't hold down. Bridges caused you to start running.
That is something I didn't know.
I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna beat you to it.
No, you're gonna respawn over here. Round and around he goes. Where she stops, nobody knows.
Stop the pantry.
You stopped in my pantry?
Yeah, for a little bit of cookies.
Uh,
There weren't any in there. So
no. You put,
you have been blessed by the
you,
cookie
the cookie fairy Casey. I'm gonna draw that. Got some like terrible like wings, or, like a
No, she's on a string. Like she's on a very clear, like visible rope from the ceiling.
the
You know
wand has got like a break in it.
Have you seen that?
Oh, I wanna.
ad?
Yeah.
Or was it dental floss? I don't think it was dental floss. I think it was fishing line. Yeah, it was a fishing line ad with a fairy that falls on stage.
Oh my god, during cleanup of the workshop, so we have a roll of fishing line that we use. It's a clear fishing line, right? It's intended for craft work. It got wrapped around something, I forget what it was, but I couldn't tell where it was at, so I was just cleaning it up, and I just kept running into this single piece of string, and I was like, what am I yanking? Until I remembered we had fishing line. It stopped myself from thinking about that too much.
You know what I should do? I should knit a cobweb and just put it in the hallway made out of fishing line. And then just put it in front of your door.
Stitch an entire fursuit together with fishing line.
That sounds fun.
It sounds like a pain in the butt, but I think I could do it if I really wanted to.
How much would you sell it for? More than the market price for an average fursuit.
The current going rate for a COD. Plus all DLC.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Ghosts for $60. No.
plus DLC. No, plus DLC case.
That's what that DLC buys.
Yeah. We want to add the DLC. It's
Oh,
current
that's-
going rate for COD.
That's about
Call of Duty 6. How much is that plus all DLC? It's like $8,000.
I only care about Ghosts and
Uh,
Modern Warfare.
I don't know what Call of Duty is, so let's be real here.
It's a game that's supposed to simulate real warfare.
Well, it's really bad at it.
Yeah, because
It's really bad at it, Casey.
the only thing
It's
about-
really bad at it, Casey.
The only thing that's realistic about the warfare is the children screaming into the mic. I'm not joking.
Let's not. Let's not. I'm gonna drop it. Elray says Tails is very talented, and something about I have become Miles, destroyer of Green Hill Zone.
Let me land.
No. Stay in the air. Stay in the air. Keep Casey in the air. Keep Casey in the air. The video game.
He won't let me play!
You know what's really funny? I feel like that was a genuine argument some kids had playing this game as a kid. You know what I mean?
Fuck.
You should have had that.
I
But
did.
It didn't. You know why?
But she.
I'm an alpha male and I play good games. Oh, you're trying my trick?
Your trick? I've known about this longer than you've been here.
I've known about this longer than I've known you. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Ah. Got it. You won't be able to do it with that unless you're underwater.
Lies.
I'm 100% serious.
Incorrect. I just need enough speed.
Uh-huh, sure.
No, I'm not kidding. I just need enough speed. Casey patents the trick before people knew about it, except for the fact that people have been doing this. People have been doing that specific thing where they launch all the way upwards.
Yeah, it's used with that boost panel.
Yeah, well, I almost had it. That's why I did that one jump upwards. But I accidentally clipped the wall. And it halted all my momentum to the right and to the left.
Don't
And
forget to pick up your Casey. You can get them for 50 payments of
$11.99.
$11.99.
$11.98.
You can have your own Casey that completely doubts everything you can do in a video game because she's done it before.
No, that's not possible, because Casey exists.
The bitrate is going nuts.
Oh, I know.
Now you can do it.
Uh-huh.
Why were you going that way? You should have gone to the right where you had more space.
That's why. That was what I originally attempted to do.
You know
But
what
for
I'd
some
really
reason I
like to
clipped
do?
up here. I don't know.
You know what I would really like to do?
Sonic Race?
Yes.
I would lose.
Why?
Because I'm not on my top game. So, chat, what do you guys think about the filters? I bet you guys couldn't tell there's a filter.
Or we watch you change it? I mean, I don't know, man.
I don't know.
You do you.
whatever helps you sleep at night.
If it makes you happy.
Then why am I so? I'm just so.
Oh, we're moving on to the.
Captain Wetbeard says there's a filter.
Nice.
You got a free donut. You want to read the rest of the chat real quick because I have been neglecting to read chat.
Elray goes, I lost my donut. And
I see what happened.
Guys, I lost my donut, Sylvian. Guys, I ate a free donut.
You guys are goofballs.
Casey found this trick before Gavin beats you to it.
It just starts scribbling things on a paper.
Casey, that's not even illegible. Like what?
I wrote it in doctor script.
It's not even cursive at this point.
Yeah, because doctors write scribbles on a paper.
Sure.
Quick, patent of character spinning as a ball. This part of chemical plant always kills me. It used to kill me as a kid. You know what's really funny? I died less to drowning in that section and more to being crushed.
See, the main things that made the Sonic 2 stream for Sonic Origins so long was that I was going for all emeralds, and I got all the emeralds before the end of Green Hill Zone Act 2, or Emerald Hill Act 2, sorry. Green Hills and Sonic 1. And then once I finished that up, the final boss's hitbox was just a pain in the butt.
Okay, is it me, or is it like, I don't always remember Zero being that much taller than X?
No, he's always been like this. He's always been taller than X. Also, Zero and X are rather interesting to be put next to each other. So, Zero's got some conflicting code in him. Right?
Yeah.
He's been given free will, and he's chose to be a hero. But then he's got the will of Dr. Wily placed upon him, but he doesn't ever follow that prime directive. And then he's got an alternate prime directive that forces him to be evil. And those two cancel each other out.
That's interesting.
It creates something known as the Zero virus, which would later be the thing that creates the Sigma virus and starts this whole mess. But if you were to activate Zero during the classic games, he'd be exactly like he is in all later X games. He wouldn't be evil. I need that to be known to everybody, and I'm really hoping we see Dr. Wily in the secret level thing.
Oh, did you tell anybody about Gerald's diary?
Oh yeah, Gerald's journal from Sonic X Shadow. I didn't get close enough looks at it when we originally did the Sonic Cross Shadow Generations playthrough, but guess what? It there in the background, in the silhouettes, there you can see the edge of Dr. Wily's hair as a silhouette, and Professor... I don't remember his name.
Now you don't remember it.
No, I don't, and I've been really good at remembering it.
It starts with a T, doesn't it?
Dr. Tenma.
Tenma, there you go.
Tenma from Astro Boy. You can see the top of his hair. So, that means that in the Sonic universe, Dr. Wily worked on Shadow. That's all I want to say about that.
I was more surprised when you showed it to me. I was like, oh my gosh, that is...
It's canon. X is kind of a manlet, says Captain Wetbeard.
A manlet? What does that mean?
I don't know. Captain Wetbeard also says this intro is Kino? It's cool. I like the music. I love this intro stage. Teaches you all you need to know.
Who do you think gave Shadow his air shoes? Said Sylveon.
Well, Maria designed those. Maria designed the shoes. Gerald built them. Anyways.
She's really talented and smart.
We picked
I
up.
feel like a lot of people don't realize that.
Yeah, well, a lot of the people making the jokes of like everyone's gonna cheer when they inevitably do what they do to Maria in Sonic Adventure 2. But here's the thing. No. If you're a fan of the games, you're not gonna be cheering. It'll probably rip your heart out.
I still can't believe all those fans did that during All of Me.
Oh, sing?
No, they started cheering when Maria.
Yeah,
I was so confused.
I'm perplexed by all of it.
Oh, I have a game that you can play for NES.
What's that?
Dragon Power.
No, I'm not playing Dragon Ball. I'm not playing Dragon Ball. I'll show it off, but it's just Dragon Ball, guys.
I was gonna say you can mention how they did this game.
Okay. So it was released in Japan as a Dragon Ball game, but they didn't have the Dragon Ball license over here because Dragon Ball wasn't being brought over here. In fact, this even predates the manga. But, so they still re-released this game over here, at least Bandai did, as Dragon Power. This is technically the first thing of Dragon Ball the West ever got. And they changed pretty much all sprites in the game, but the design is the exact same. It's not a good game. I picked it up upon hearing about Toriyama's death, and just be like, yes, I'm paying my own tribute in my own way, because he's an influential artist.
And plus, he did art for your favorite series, Dragon Warrior.
Well, Dragon Quest is not my favorite series.
No?
No. MegaMan's my favorite series.
I'm talking about in terms of RPGs.
Also, no.
Really? Final Fantasy overshadows it?
No.
What is your favorite RPG then?
Mega Man Battle Network.
Oh, of course.
Nah, my
You're not
favorite
gonna pop open that Dino capsule?
my favorite RPG is actually Mother 1.
Really?
Yes. I honestly prefer Mother 1. There's a reason I picked up the Famicom cart when I saw it. I may not enjoy Earthbound, but I have beaten Mother 1 half a dozen times. Every time I play that game, I at least make it up to the robot. I get very, very far in the game. I have a reproduction copy of Earthbound 0, which was just an unreleased translation of Mother 1. I picked up on Wii U when they did the official translation, and then I picked up a Japanese cartridge. Alright, so that's Dragon Ball. Dragon Power.
Yep.
You know what? I don't think I ever showed off Redux. Do you want to play it?
I guess so.
Apparently dinosaurs live in Japan, says Sylvan. Neat. Battle Network is goated. Battle Network is the bomb. Star Force is even better. I just wish more people would play it. Unicorns live in Korea. You guys are going crazy today. Alright. We're at 2 hours, 11 minutes. If you guys haven't dropped a like yet, please do. I've got a stream planned for tomorrow. We're doing the Namco Museum. Let's see. I'm pretty sure we gained some new subs. Keyword being pretty sure. I haven't checked yet. Thank you if you have subbed. But we're gaining some traction over there on the blue sky. But gee, Casey, you sure did try.
You weren't even looking at the screen. You don't even know what just happened.
Oh, I watched it. I watched it
you
all.
watched me getting
I watched it all on a delayed timer. I can see exactly where you're at.
So you saw the ambush of Octoroks that attacked me, right?
Gee, Casey, you sure could get good. Chat can't see your face, but it's so funny. It really is. It's like this like contorted. I'm smiling because I'm having a great time. But God damn it! Would I throat punch you on any other day if you said this?
Here, let me just mute the mic really quick. I have some choice words for you.
We come back. I'm just like, ugh.
You just sound like Jeff Peters.
You know what? Just should just come back. Did you really think everyone was kung fu fighting? Oh! You know what? I think I know how we should finish this out, Case.
Yeah? With a round of Smash?
What?
Well, do you want to or not? You want to finish?
We could do
Do you want to do Smash? Okay,
Okay, chat. Vote. Super Mario 64 or Super Smash.
I'm gonna start a poll.
Do you guys want to see some skill that I have, or do you guys want to see me have skill?
All right, here's the poll: Smash or Mario 64?
You know what? I'm not even going to sway the votes.
Hey, Noct, how you doing? We got the poll is currently up. Feel free to vote between Smash Brothers and Mario 64.
What?
What? This?
No.
You mean this?
No. No, I was
you
looking
mean
at
you mean the fact that this?
No. I was looking at the Dr. Mario NES. Yeah, that's what I thought it looked like. Huh.
They just used some artwork from 64.
That's what I'm assuming.
Sylveon said Mama and Dash Mario. So yeah, go ahead and vote, guys. I'm just gonna be vibing here, checking it out. Actually, I should probably I could showcase the fact that they've got Atari 2600 and 7800 support now. The main reason I am not playing any of them is because they don't have the module out yet, so it's just added to the database.
I still can't believe it was on NES.
You know, I gave away the cartridge for Mario's Missing for Super Nintendo to Artie. I never dumped the ROM because I got the Polymega after the wedding.
Hey, Artie.
Hey, Artie, you want to ship it back real quick? I'll ship it. No, I'm not doing that. I don't feel like. I'll just buy a new copy.
Mario's early years.
Early years, fun with letters.
Oh,
early years, fun with
I
numbers.
remember this.
Chat disconnected. Please wait while we try to connect you again. Successfully connect. I have no idea what was disconnecting me. Alright, we've got 5 votes in, but 11 viewers. If anybody else wants to vote, I'm going to give it till we get to the end of this little line here. Preschool Fun,
Time Machine.
Paper Mario 64, All-Stars, All-Stars Plus World, which I should really have a copy of this, but I don't.
I was more surprised when I found out it was a real thing.
Yep. Mario Bros. Plus Duck Hunt, Super Mario Kart, Mario World, Yoshi's Island, Smash Brothers, Tetris, and Dr. Mario, which is actually a game that Truman wanted me to pick up, but it is kind of expensive.
Oh.
Alright, well, we made it to the end of the list. We're going to end the poll. They've spoken. For 80% Smash, 20% chose 64 with 5 votes. I probably should have given it a little bit longer. Noct says they have Tetris and Dr. Mario. Nice! Speaking of Noct, are you going to be at MFF this year? Figured I'd ask. You ready for this, Case? I don't think you are. I think you should plug in a controller. Switch the module out. Or,
Oh, my back.
No, a bit much right now. Same. I'm gonna be there, but it is a bit much for me as well. 2 cons in 1 month? Oh my gosh.
I've done that before.
I've done it before too. It's not pretty. I don't schedule myself like that anymore. I did it once and I did not enjoy it. I don't remember it. I don't remember the con. Because I did I don't remember what exactly I did. I did one and then the other. It was the con where I met you, Case, and then
Oh, that was Blue Ridge Fur Fair.
it was Blue Ridge.
Still called that.
I did Blue Ridge Fur Fair, and then I did MCFC back to back. I will never do that again. That was less than a month.
Yeah, y'all are nuts.
Aquifer and Colossal Con North. Ah, neat. Neat. Alright. First, I should probably connect your controller. Okay.
I am ready for pin.
Oh my gosh! You wanna let everybody know about the joke of the blood? There's this awesome game called One Extreme on the PlayStation. I've introduced it to Casey and Truman, and Casey got hooked on it. Was like, "This is awesome. We can speed run this." And
I never said that. I like to mention to my lawyers and everyone else on stream, I never said that.
I sort of was bringing it up. But it was a good time, and yeah.
Oh.
What's up?
YouTube crashed because I cast a vote.
You cast a vote, Crash. Alright. I don't have all the stages. I know it's not all the stages. We'll just go random and go from there. This will be the final thing for today. Tomorrow we're doing the Namco Museums for PlayStation 1. Sorry, didn't know the, don't entirely know the controls. I think that's my V.
Oh. Yeah, Bs are your special.
Well, the B is on X, so...
So it's set up like a 64 controller, essentially.
Not exactly. My analog stick is still...
No, I meant like with this. Where... So A and X should... Wait, let me look at this. Okay, so then A and X should be your C buttons that allow you to...
I guess that makes sense. I don't really understand the point of having it on a button if I have it on a stick.
It's so you don't have to fully rely on the stick for inputs or anything like that.
Why? I've always done it like this. Ever since Brawl.
I'm saying so you don't have to
Which was my
fully
first
rely on
Smash Brothers game, by the way. Brawl was... I thought about maybe possibly doing 100% streams of, doing a 100% set of streams for Brawl. Seeing how far we go with it. And then making a video about it afterwards. About the full experience.
Oh, that was super lucky.
Yeah, Link, I feel the same. Yeah, that sure was something, Link.
Nice hustle.
Awesome. I'm standing here because I don't really care for Smash Brothers. I don't like Smash Brothers that much. Everybody likes it. I don't care for it.
Then why are we playing?
Because
You could have said no!
because the chat voted. I only own Smash Brothers because everybody likes Smash Brothers and it's a multiplayer game to play. The reason I don't really care for it is just because I don't really care for it. I used to have a lot of fun because my friends and I were all on kind of equal footing, but after me and my husband started going out, he kicked my ass every single time, and eventually I just stopped enjoying Smash as much, and now when I play it, it's just like, well, this is a game.
And then Casey came into the picture.
No, it's still just a game, and,
I'm just a wild card as ever.
No, it has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with the fact that I don't think Smash Brothers is that fun.
That's fair. That's your opinion, and, you know, no one can...
Like, I mean, it can be fun, but everybody takes it so damn seriously now. As an adult, I just don't find it fun. Like, I personally, I really like Brawl, right? I played Brawl a lot. I can't play Brawl anymore, because every time I play Brawl, somebody opens their trap and goes, wah, Brawl, why are we playing Brawl? It should be Melee, wah, and I just think...
Waluigi comes through?
Yeah, I make them sound like Waluigi, because they're whiny little bitches.
I mean, I don't like Brawl because of the slipping mechanic, but it's a good game. That's all I gotta say.
No, but I mean the people that bitch about it constantly.
Why? Brawl is really good.
I've heard that, and then I've also heard that the people complaining about all sorts of other stuff.
Listen, Brawl...
I've just gotten to the point now with Smash Brothers where it's like the only people that really want to play it are either really competitive or really good, and I don't enjoy that in a game. I enjoy sitting down and enjoying myself and enjoying the company around me. But Smash Brothers always turns from something normal to constant competition, and that's just not fun.
That's why you like Street Fighter more.
That's why I like Street Fighter more, because I can sit down and play a game of Street Fighter. I may win a lot of the time, but I can also lose quite a bit. But at the same time, it doesn't turn into a tournament. Nobody's complaining about their controls. Everybody's on equal footing. Meanwhile, Smash Brothers, oh, I don't like this character. This moveset's weird. I don't like this one thing. Wow, my controller's fucked up. I hear stick drift. I hear, why are you playing Brawl? It should be Melee. Why are you playing Melee? It should be Ultimate. Why are you playing Ultimate? It's not Wii U. Why are you playing Wii U? It should be Ultimate.
Should be 3DS.
Yeah, I get, everybody has their own complaints and their own mix-ups, and I'm just like, what happened to just sitting down and playing a game?
I mean, for me personally, I just happen to be good at one title more than the other with one character, but I'm better at this character on this title. Big whoop.
It's just, but you don't make a big deal about it.
Yeah, unlike other
But
people.
the thing is that I hear a lot of people make the same complaints over and over again to the point where I'm just like, I don't want to do it anymore. It's why I like Mario Kart in a different way than Smash Brothers, because with Mario Kart, you hear some of those complaints, but you cut them down by about half. Because nobody's going to care which version of Mario Kart you're playing, as long as they're playing Mario Kart together.
Until I bust out Super Mario Kart and start drifting on everyone.
Even then, but most people aren't going to be playing Super Mario Kart for the multiplayer. You'll be playing 64, you'll be playing Double Dash, you'll be playing Wii. I don't hear as many people complain about this, that, and the other when you're playing all of these different games that you do with Smash Brothers. There's some sort of competitive edge with Smash Brothers that I think fundamentally changes the conversations had about the game during gameplay that you don't see with Mario Kart or Mario Party.
That is true.
And these are the same types of complaints I hear directed at other platform fighters that I also watch people drop those platform fighters for those reasons, but people still go back to Smash Brothers, but have the same complaints. I don't know. Smash Brothers is very interesting to talk about. I have a lot of opinions on it. I should make a video about it. I really should, but I'm not going to.
You'd probably get torched online.
Oh, absolutely.
Because you're not Nathaniel Bandy. I think that's a.
I'm so glad his videos have stopped being recommended to me. I'm so.
That's a majority of where it comes from, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it's not Melee, it's his thing.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Anyways.
Foxno says, damn, Kitty has bad luck playing Smash Bros. Because of annoying Waluigi's. Chase TMMA says, pretty hard in arts. Oh, nice. El Ray says, they say my favorite characters, Bowser, Kirby, are low tier, but they're round, so to me they're high tier.
That's my issue is when people start talking about tiers.
Captain Wetbeer says the waifu is home, so they must bounce. Alright, catch you later. Thanks for watching. Nox says Smash 64 was my first because they're old. They're not old. You're not old. Yeah, no, I think that's mostly caught up on chat. We're at 226. So, thank you guys for hanging out today and vibing with us. We had, I think we had a good amount of fun. What would you say, Case?
No, more fun.
No, more fun?
Yeah, but you know what?
I think we're good for today.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please drop a like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter or Blue Sky at youtube.com or at GavinDragonYT. You could subscribe to me here on YouTube if you want. Guess I'm getting tired. Feel free to donate at the PayPal link on your screen or in the description below. And be sure to follow for more. Check out our game Spiral Path in the description. We got a Discord and Telegram group while you're down there as well. I've been your humble host. Good night, everybody.